What's going on, guys? I'm talking about Madden NFL 13 again, and there is some more news dropping about this game, and something that's actually pretty big to a lot of people like myself that play the offline franchise games, or that like playing both Madden and NCAA, and that's that there is going to be no more imported draft classes from NCAA. And the gameplay you're seeing here is one of the draft classes I had for the 2012 draft class. It wasn't perfect because certain guys stayed for a fourth year in college, and certain guys decided to go out early, so my class isn't perfect, but this is pretty big news because this was the first year I used the imported draft classes from NCAA 12, and the thing that's cool is just having guys that you can identify the names and you can pretty much assume who's going to be good, like Andrew Luck. He's the highest rated quarterback in my franchise, but there's still a lot of issues with the draft classes. I don't think they imported enough players. The shoulder pads on the rookies are all messed up, and half the players were like 2 elbow braces and their accessories are just weird. And while it's cool to have these rookies in the game, I think it's awesome to have the real names in there and be able to draft guys that I've known about in the college football game. And it makes my experience for my franchise mode series more enjoyable because my subscribers that watch my Vikings franchise series love seeing the offseason, going through the NFL draft and seeing who I pick up from their favorite schools. And now the draft classes are going to be all generic characters that aren't real players. So I wonder if EA is going to release a way to like edit the custom classes so at least I could like go into the rosters and change the names of the players to make it realistic like that. But as far as the draft classes go, I think the really only thing that was good about the draft classes was the fact that they had the actual names. Other than that, there was a lot of room for improvement as far as how the ratings were carried over from Madden to or NCAA to Madden. It used to be really messed up. Like, players would have such bad speed ratings. It got better this year as far as ratings go. There's still a lot of issues to go with the player models and the way the players look, and then the draft classes weren't even that big. Like, in some cases you only have like 10 or 12 players at each position, and I'm not sure if they could just not fit anymore into those classes and the file sizes would be huge or what would happen, but I just didn't think there was enough there. I wanted to see the draft classes bigger so that there would be a bunch of leftover guys and they would become the undrafted free agents and not the stupid ones that they created for Madden 12 that are all like 35 overall with like 48 speed. And so it does kind of suck for us franchise fans that there's not going to be the real imported draft classes from NCAA Football 13. But EA has introduced the new Connected Careers mode for Madden, and it's going to be a new way to play Superstar and Franchise mode, and it's really more in-depth, and scouting's a lot better. The players almost have a personality the way it seems right now, from what I've been reading anyways. I'm going to get some more information on that and make a video with the new Connected Careers mode, but it's looking pretty good right now. I'm trying to get some more information before I talk about it too much, but scouting is way more in-depth, and so it just seems that there wasn't room to put in the imported classes this year, and they still have a lot of work to do, and so I would rather wait until the classes are perfect and have a bunch of messed up rookies this year and have like Matt Barkley come in and be all messed up and not realistic. And also there was an issue with the draft classes. Like, certain players would be like projected to go in the 7th round. I remember Matt Barkley and Matt Khalil were projected to go in the final round, the 7th round, in my 2013 draft class, I think it was. So it's not perfect the way everybody gets projected. I think the classes need to be a lot bigger so you can have a lot of choices to pick from and you have a bunch of quarterbacks that can be good, because there's also situations where I wanted to draft a certain position in a high round. Like in the 1st round, I wanted to take, let's say, a safety, but perhaps at that certain safety spot there wasn't a single player projected for the 1st round, and that's just one of the things that was one of the issues with imported draft classes. I think the best part about the entire classes was the fact that you had the actual names there and you could identify them with the real players. And while this is big news for franchise fans like myself, it's not a make or break situation for me. I was still going to get NCAA anyways because I want to play their awesome Dynasty mode and play Road to Glory and make some more series when the new game comes out. But this is a big deal for a lot of people because not everybody gets NCAA to play the same things that I do. And like games like MLB 12 The Show, I only got it to play Road to the Show. If it didn't have it, I wouldn't play it. And likewise, I would expect some people to not get NCAA because they can't take the custom classes and put them in Madden. And so basically this is not a major deal to me. It is some big news that impacts a possible franchise mode for me in Madden 13 and when I get into Connected Careers mode. But how about you guys? I know a lot of you also play your own franchise modes and you want to have the real rookies on your team and you want to create your own dynamic experience. Does this impact the way you think about NCAA 13, or will it impact your buying decision? I know a lot of people are really upset about this. I was cruising on the Operation Sports forums, a lot of very hardcore sports gaming fans over there, and a lot of people are really upset about no custom classes, but in my opinion, if it's not perfect, then it should not happen, because with this new Connected Careers mode, I expect it to really overhaul the Madden franchise and really change a lot of things, and so I just want everything that's in the game to work correctly, and if it doesn't work, then focus on putting it in next year rather than trying to rush everything and creating a lot more problems than solutions. So anyways, guys, do leave feedback on the video. Let me know what you think about this issue with no imported classes in Madden 13 and how it will impact whether or not you buy NCAA 13. But anyways, guys, I'll have a lot more Madden 13 talk coming soon, as well as NCAA 13. As news drops, I will be talking about it and letting you guys know what's going to be in these two games before they drop. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time.